Hey guys, welcome to JeffBucknam.com. This is video number 1, and I'm Jeff Bucknam. And so basically what I want to do is get this thing kicked off. This is going to be a little bit different video than probably you were thinking about. For one, let me do this. Got some feedback from you guys. I'll explain it in a sec, but obviously this is my office. I wanted to also show you just a few things. Some trophies, I don't know, just some die-cast cars and things, some posters, I don't know, some medals. What else can I show you? Some more trophies, a picture of my dad at Le Mans, me in the sports car, the American Le Mans sports car in France, at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Anyways, and let's see. So let me set this back up. And of course, there's my helmet. I'm showing you all this stuff because I got some great feedback, which I actually really enjoy. And I love positive criticism. I want this whole thing to be a work in progress, and I guarantee it's going to get better and better. This is my little helmet that I wear. It's got the Hans device. You guys probably can see that right there. Boom, that helps keep your neck from breaking. See the tethers right there. Got all these cords here. Basically, you've got a radio plug so we can talk to the crew while we're in the car. This little device here actually plugs into the car, so it gives the Grand Am series the ability to know who's actually in the car, so it actually triggers the TV feed to automatically know who's driving in the car, because we have multiple drivers in sports cars. And then, of course, a drink tube, which is quite nice when it's a hot summer day, and feeds right through here, right into the front of the helmet, where it actually you push a button on the steering wheel, and you can get a drink of nice cold water. So the feedback I got from you guys is that, little boring office, didn't have much racing stuff. So I want to show you there is racing stuff. There's the token helmet. So keep it right there. We got ourselves set with a racing stuff. All right. What I wanted to do here is for those of you who are going to follow along with the videos where I'm teaching, giving tips on how to drive, giving feedback with all kinds of information about how to be a better driver. I feel it's pretty credible to tell you a little bit about who I am and my experience in racing. I think that's going to be a key thing. If you're getting education from anybody, they should be an expert at what they do. So, quick little information about who I am. I basically grew up in a racing family. My dad was Ronnie Bucknam. He raced Formula One cars, Indy cars, Trans Am cars, Can-Am cars, and he was quite successful. The only thing he didn't do was race NASCAR. So his career was pretty much all before I was born and raised and around. So I didn't really grow up in a racing family. I grew up in California along the coast, where I grew up surfing with all my buddies, and that was kind of my passion through high school and just through my younger years, if you will. Right after I got out of high school is when I actually decided to go ahead and go racing cars. That's when I got the idea to do it, and I asked my dad to help me out. He got me started in go-karts, where I was successful right away. I was winning races right off the bat, so at least I knew I had some talent to race cars. Went on to the Formula Ford Skip Barber Series, up to their Barber Dodge Pro Series. Then I went right into sports cars, which I raced for about 5 years in the American Le Mans Series. Then I went on to Indy cars, and after Indy cars, I ended up back in sports cars. And the progression there was the reason I came back into sports cars had everything to do with the Camaro coming out. So I was very excited when I heard that was coming out, and I definitely wanted to be racing the Camaro. Some of the highlights of my career are racing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans over in France, racing in the 24 Hours of Daytona multiple times, racing the 12 Hours of Sebring and actually having a chance to win that race in 2005. And probably the biggest highlight of my career, the thing that I hold closest to me is qualifying and racing in the Indy 500 2 times. That was in 2005 and 2006. So that hopefully brings you to a point of getting a little idea about my experience along the whole time of racing. I also I've taught at racing schools and done private coaching, which I still do. I still do some teaching at different schools and do a lot of product testing for manufacturers and different things. So basically, just when I give you feedback and I tell you things, of course, they're going to be my ways and what I use in techniques for driving, but you can rest assured they are definitely things that work. I've won many races, I've held lots of track records, and so it's something that if I don't do very much in life well, I've learned to at least race cars, and I do that fairly well. So that gives you a little bit about my background. I want to thank you again for coming. What I do want to tell you, the last little thing about feedback here is, I love the feedback. I've chosen to do these videos just like this, where it's just, me hanging out with you guys. It's pretty much me doing the videoing. I'm doing it half the time with my iPhone because I'm going to be traveling and different stuff like that. So if it doesn't seem professional enough for you, or it doesn't, or there's a better way to do it, I'm open to that. But I want this to be like we're hanging out, okay? It's like you guys and me. And I'm sharing with you, like we're just buddies hanging out, talking about racing, and I'm giving you things that I've learned over the years. So I hope that's cool for you guys. That's the way I like to do stuff. Most importantly, if I don't just get out here doing it, it just won't get done at all. And then that would be kind of a bummer. That's the whole thing that I don't like to do, is just not get something done at all. You could prepare for a long, long time. But anyways, thank you. Be sure to check in on the next video. We definitely will start right into learning about driving, and it'll start a little series here. Okay? Well, thanks for coming.